And there I am. Hi, welcome back. This is Goblin Guys. I am GM Daddy Mike, and as you can see, there's a little frame around me, and I've done a little bit of artwork because we have a new setup. And as you can see, everyone's at the table. We got a new switchboard. You can see
Me. You can see
I was
me.
going to use the character name. Nathaniel and Brad on my left, which is on the left side of the screen, and Ahmed, Jonah, and Des on the right. We're all at the table. This is really exciting. And thank you to Gamely for helping to sponsor us. You can see on the right-hand side, Des, if you point directly up, that QR code right above Des's head, you could scan that and use code Goblin Guys to get 3 free months of Gamely. So make sure you do that. We're very thankful that they're supporting us in this. Queer people helping queer people make queer art, protect queer art. A little well, shout out to Megami. I don't know if she's watching, but if you did catch it, me and Wolfie, who's on one of the other streams, did help Megami out at the Oddball last week as Cyclops and Wolverine, as she was our Jean Grey, and we made out on stage. It was really fun. Megami and I used to play D&D back in the day, and hopefully we'll get her on stream one day, if she's not busy traveling the world. But yes, one order of business I do need to take care of first. Producer Nathaniel, you will have DM inspiration tonight because we missed your birthday. Happy belated birthday.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
That's a rule. Everyone, just make sure to remind me if you're going to have a birthday, you're going to get DM inspiration. Teo will have it. I know it was Teo's birthday yesterday. So, unfortunately, it was before. I'm not that nice. I'm sorry. So, next time we play Teo, we'll get it. But, yes, everyone should celebrate getting this old and gay, especially during Pride Month.
I turn 1 year gayer on August 1st.
That's amazing. Yeah. I can't wait to see that. What happens when you turn gayer? Okay. So you know the links to follow to figure out what happens there.
Is that like you're coming out?
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember mine.
I don't either.
I do.
Decades ago.
Yeah.
Let's all tell our coming out stories and not play D&D.
Oh, God.
Let's all come out in character in this session.
Yeah.
You
want me to cry?
I have 2 coming out stories. One is really nice, one is
Well, we'll save that for the Patreon.
Yeah, there we go.
The suffering is what we make our money on. So like we do with every session, we're going to go around the table with a bit of an icebreaker. So everyone can get into character a little bit to discover something a little bit that they didn't know about their character and share with everyone else. Go around and each person's going to say what range their character can sing. Alto, soprano, tenor, bass, Merrimack.
I think that Merrimack is used to playing flutes, so I'm going to say that he's a countertenor, and only a countertenor.
Yeah.
He can't sing in a lower range at all.
Fun to chest voice.
Yeah, borderline whistle tone.
The Mariah Carey of the group.
Sure.
Okay. Brad, what is Mora's range?
Mora's absolutely an alto. She is very earthy, very dark. She sings like, what's that one Sondheim song that, like, Losing My Mind? That's her vibe. That's her.
You're not getting married today?
I'm not getting married today. Yeah. 100%.
Ahmed, what is Safina's range?
Safina is also an alto. She is like your favorite choir section leader.
Mm-hmm.
She just is. She has the most like chorus focused sound. Like she's not a soloist. She will lock in your alto section and know every fucking note.
Awesome. Jonah, my question is I imagine process like the diva from Fifth Element able to just change their voice.
They can shift the voice
Yes.
to whatever they need it to be. I think they have realized that if they were a little more social, they have the party trick in them of whistle tones with so much ease that they unfortunately are like, nobody's ever going to see that. Well, and now they might.
Uh-oh. We'll find out maybe today. And then Des.
As fabric.
Zamir is a strong baritone with a great upper extension. He is often put in the tenor section, and he does it, but he absolutely hates it.
Yeah.
Let him sing below a C4, please.
All right. Make sure everyone remembers that. But anyway, we're going to get back to the recap. Again, this is the southern route. So as you can see, our little setup is all nice, and I'm going to turn on the map. There it is. So, let me just move this around. So, Last we left the group, they had entered the Edificant Library in an attempt to find a secret entrance up to Castle Trinity. They were with the Army of the First People, taking Santar Goldleaf to the library to help open it. He was a high priest of Palor from the south who knew a specific prayer, and with his help, they were able to open it. But before they were able to reach said library, they encountered a mercenary group known as the Mercenaries of the Red Feather, that were hired by merchants of Amd to kind of patrol the roads, but they kind of like to extort people as part of their ways of making money. Before you got to the library, though, our good friend Zamir saw someone in the back of one of the caravans that he thought he recognized. Using his shadow monk abilities, he shadow stepped onto the caravan, and he came face to face with his long lost younger brother Malik, as well as a purple, one-horned, three-eyed, bearded tiefling bound in the back of this cart as it's moving west away from the library. And we're going to start there. Zamir, you see your brother bound and gagged, along with this purple tiefling. You were stealthy enough to know that no one saw you get on the cart with your shadow step, but what are you going to do?
I think immediately getting into the back of the car, there's like a half a second pause, realizing who's in front of me, and then I just full bear hug my brother and ask just all the questions. Where the fuck have you been? Where's your sister? Oh my god, it's so happy to see you. Blah 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 blah.
Jonah, what does that sound like? Yes, your brother is still bound and gagged.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. And then I take the.
He says, Zamir, I thought you were dead. I'm sorry. I've been in Neverwinter. Me and Maya, and you can see as he's still kind of bound behind there's a purple tiefling, and what is she doing?
Yeah, once she sees Zamir unbound and gag Malik, she's just gonna like like kicking, trying to get your attention, like come on. Actually, you know what? Sorry. As she does that, suddenly she realizes, oh right, and then she tells both you and Malik telepathically, unfucking time me already.
Malik says, it's okay, she's a friend, she's been helping me. Her name is Kanjar.
Side eye. Remove the gag. Not unbound.
You notice that there's like this seal on her third eye. Kanjar, you're feeling this inability to conjure your spectral knives at this point. It's just a very simple like binding spell to kind of. It's basically giving you a terrible headache, so it's hard for you to concentrate. They've dealt with Psi warriors before. They're a common threat within so you get unbound and you're able to just wipe that off. You're still going down the cart path, and at this point it's starting to slow down. What would you guys like to do?
I immediately talk to. I don't even. You're non-existent in this pharmacy. Malik, who are these people that captured you?
I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get back to Neverwinter. I got teleported. And
you got teleported too? Were you wearing a bracelet?
No. Something was happening in Neverwinter. My boyfriend went down to.
Boyfriend?
Yeah. I mean, I think we're still dating. It's been a couple months. I'm sure he's worried. His name is Zephyral. He's really sweet.
You tell me this name, Zephyral. Oh. I just say, oh.
Can I ask something?
Yeah.
What is the cart setup we're in? Like, how are we not being seen? What is
It's a fully covered wagon.
Fully covered wagon. Okay.
Did I know Malik was your brother?
I don't think
I
don't think I told you.
Okay.
I think when you mentioned how you have seen similar material in my scarf before, I think we brought. There was
I was
some
like,
things.
mad at this person.
Yeah.
Can we see outside of the wagon?
You can
doll?
see behind you where it's going, but it's starting to slow down. And you guys are starting to hear shouts being like, "Hey, what do you get away!" I need the two of you to make dexterity saving throws for me, please.
21.
Nat 1, bitch.
Kandar is back. I would. What did you roll?
21.
21. You're able to at least grab your brother as Kandar. You're just kind of recognizing as you hear it, and then as you're thrown from the cart, and this smoldering kind of ruin as you look up, and this caravan, probably about 3 or 4 carts. 2 have been leveled. One of them was the one you were in. And you see, probably about 15, 20 feet away, is a goblin on the back of a horse with a crossbow loading another kind of what looks to be a lit dynamite stick. And he's like, "For the first people!" And he's carrying one of the banners of the first people.
That's how. No, it's light outside. How far are they away?
30, 40 feet maybe.
And
Oh.
have we been blown off the wagon?
Yeah, you will take, I mean, as Conjure, you'll take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, thankfully, because of evasion, she isn't as undexterous as that roll will allow her to be, so, or we'll try to make her be, so she only takes half damage.
Okay. Yes, this goblin with 2 lizard men are flanking him. He is just like, got this crossbow as big as he is, kind of mounted on the back of this giant horse, and he's training it on another cart, and he fires.
I look at him like, do we care about these people in the carts? I'm assuming no.
I don't. Not
Great,
really.
lovely. We're running.
Yeah, where?
The other direction. The way we... The opposite direction. Are you coming or not?
She's like, obviously I'm coming.
We're running.
All right, so you guys make a break for it, and you get to probably about 2-3 miles away as that goblin starts running up after you guys. What are you ready to do?
Are the other people from the wagon following us still? Okay. They're how far away from us now?
The goblin is leading the charge. He's probably about 50 feet away on horseback. You guys are on foot, so he'll easily catch up with you.
Bet, lovely. Malik, behind the tree. Don't come out until you come find you.
Right.
I'm gonna...
You notice, Malik has been carrying like a giant suitcase with him as well, but he's like hiding it. He's protecting it. Probably about like as big as his chest.
Okay. Solid.
Kanjar will just really quickly psychically tell him, talk to me here if there's any danger or anything.
Right. I'm good. I'm good. And he just kind of hides behind the tree. Just your basic assessment of him, he's a skinny little boy. He is not combat ready. But, you know, he's survived in the wilds this long, so he must be somewhat capable.
Oh, I went back into full Big Brother mode. He's
Yeah.
not getting hurt again. And I immediately dash towards Goblin on the horse, and once I get within like 10 to 15 feet, I'm gonna jump and I'm gonna grapple that motherfucker down.
All right. Make an acrobatics check.
Can I do something simultaneously with that?
Yeah, what would you like to do?
Well, let me play this out.
This is 16.
Okay. What would you like to do?
As he darts off, Safina's gonna throw one of her psychic knives. Well, I guess I have to roll. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. She's gonna, like, dash with you, but when she gets within 20 feet, she's gonna throw her psychic knife and teleport next to the goblin.
Yeah. So you both managed to kind of just like pincer attack. And the goblin, 3, maybe 4 feet tall, hands up. And he's like, I'm a scout. Don't hurt me.
Why are you chasing us down?
Because Griska said so. She sent me to follow you, to get you. My name's Nib. I saved you.
Can I,
You almost blew us up.
while he's talking. Can I detect thoughts on this guy? He needs to make a wisdom 16 saving throw.
He's gonna fail.
Okay.
He's got like a -2.
So what is he thinking?
Oh, he's like, I can't believe these people are fucking with me. I just saved their fucking lives. And oh, do I have enough powder to blow something up? And then he starts thinking about dynamite and explosive arrows, and it's just like very like pyrotechnics.
Okay, she is just gonna put a hand in front. Sorry, put a hand in front of Zamir, and say, "Hold up, 1 second. Who did you save us from?"
Oh, this was the mercenaries. They were the mercenary group, the Red Feather. They just steal people, hold them ransom for money.
And you're a scout for who?
The army of the first people. And then at that point, Malik speaks by and he's like, huh, Conjure, we were looking for them.
And Conjure just sighs and goes, right. And she lets one of her psychic blades kind of evaporate.
Did Malik say that out loud or just telepath?
Out loud.
Yeah.
I told you to get behind the tree.
Sorry.
And she'll say, it's okay, Malik, come out. We're looking for these people. She'll tell that to you.
Malik kind of sets his suitcase down. He says, I'm sorry, Zamir. There was word that there's some tears, I think, in Baldur's Gate that I was going to help with, but the army of the first people should be able to help get me there. That was my plan before getting back to Neverwinter.
Wait, tears? What tears?
The tears in reality, like, that are opening up because the Prince of Twilight isn't on his throne.
How are you supposed to help with that?
With this, and he pulls this suitcase and he sets it down. Mom's loom.
What do you... Wait. That's Mom's loom?
Yeah. Well,
how is that supposed to help anyone?
I guess you didn't learn. I mean, when we were younger, you know how I was always like helping Mom at the loom and like helping to stitch things up, and you were busy like punching things with what's his name, that old dwarf?
Phonic, yes.
Well, I found in Mom's notes that she was like something called a knot right, and she was good at like combining things, turning things, like fixing reality. And I just thought she was kind of like writing a story or something, and then I could see it, and you know, he's like that, and he's pointing at something above your head.
I look up.
I mean, Conjure, and he's referencing the threads.
Yeah.
He's like, we're all connected, sort of. Yes, in a big way, we're all connected by these threads that you can't see, but I can see because I've been training with the loom, and Conjure can see because she's got a third eye. And I think other people could probably see it if they're magical enough. But yeah, the threads all make up like our connection and bind reality together. And then the knot rights, we're supposed to like fix reality sometimes. Like we come in and just like sew it closed with our energy and our looms. And he's talking as he's like opening the loom up, and you see the suitcase like it opens once and then folds open again and then folds open again, and it's like becoming the giant wooden loom that your mom had in her study, in her workshop.
Conjure's just like, holy hell.
You've seen it unfolded before.
Oh, have I? Oh, I thought
it blocked the jail cell.
That's right. She hasn't seen it unfold.
Yeah. And and Nib is just kind of standing. He's like, wow, that's fascinating. And there's no thread in this, but as he's like, yeah, here, and he just grabs your hand and he puts your hand on it. He's like, I think it's because Mom was a knot right that we might be able to see it, but as he puts your hand, you see like this flood of golden threads just kind of weaving throughout reality. You look up, there's one on your head, there's one on Conjar's, there's one on Malik's, but the one on Conjar's is the only one you see that is twisted around her horn. There's nibs, it's going off, like everyone's going off, and you see as you step back, the thread follows you. It's like the thread of fate that you're supposed to follow through life. And he's like, and then you let go, and then it all kind of disappears. I know we have a lot to talk about. I'm sorry, but but I think Mom did something to our threads. Here, and he puts it back, and you see that your threads are diverging.
Oh.
I
This is why I couldn't find you.
I think when the town was attacked, Mom ran to Maya and I, and she did something. She said that to be safe, we had to be out of the tapestry of the family. And she did something with the loom, and then folded it up and gave it to me, and we disappeared. And we were in Neverwinter at like 10 years old.
Well, weave us back in.
I'm trying to learn how, but my path is different than yours, and I will go with you as long as I can, but Maya's is now diverging too, and I'm nervous because I can't fix it, and I want to get back to my workshop in Neverwinter because I have tools there, and I have books there, and my boyfriend's there, and I feel a lot safer with him, and I don't mean to offend you, I love you so much, but I don't really know you that well, and he starts to cry. He's really overwhelmed, and then he just puts his arms around you.
Yeah, I immediately hug him back. I was like, no, I found you.
We found each other, and Conjar helped.
I helped.
Thanks, Conjar. You're gonna get back to Neverwinter.
Where have you been?
So many things. He thinks about telling about their father for a hot second and then decides not to do that, seeing that he just burst into tears so quickly. And I think and then Zamir decides to be a big brother again and spare his younger sibling any more distress. We will talk about all of that some other time. Right now, let's get you to safety.
Can you get us to the first people? As Nib says, I can.
I look at Conjar. Do you trust this goblin?
She's like, I don't trust any goblin, but I do trust your brother, and, well, really, I need your brother, so...
What do you need my brother for?
She said, put your hand back on the loom.
He's busy folding. He's like, oh, sorry, and he just folds it back out.
Hand on the loom again.
And you see
This
Conjar, the horn.
Yeah, what's with your thread and the horn?
She's like, don't worry about it, just know that I need to get it fixed.
Excuse me.
Don't fuck with my brother, or I will find you.
She turns to Malik and says, Malik, have I been fucking with you?
Malik says, I mean, you were kind of mean, but, you know, like, kind of, like, Maya was mean to me growing up.
She's like, aha, okay, sisterly.
But you're not a sister. You're not a sibling, so therefore you don't get that right.
Malik says, can we call her, like, a play cousin? We're all tieflings here.
Fine, you can have play cousin, but I'm watching you.
All right. Oh, by the way, Maya's working with this guy, and he's been trying to, like, get me to work with him. He kind of took care of us growing up a little bit, but...
What guy?
His name's Orax.
Oh.
He's been wanting me to use the loom, I think, but I don't want to. And I'm not going to.
Don't.
But Maya's, like, with him. Not, like, kissing or anything. It's just, like, she works for him.
Okay.
And she never really liked the loom stuff. She's really good at, like, swinging a big sword, which is...
She swings... Okay.
I think she's in, like, the Pirate Islands right now.
Is she a pirate?
Sometimes.
See. Okay. I found you. I can find her. I know where you'll be. Yeah. Don't... Mom gave the loom to you. You use the loom how you decide to use the loom. Don't let that man tell you to do anything.
I won't. But,
do you have a way to contact Maya?
Not really, but I got this, and he pulls out this golden envelope. And it says... He says it flew in via, like, this paper bird, and it says, you've been cordially invited by Orax, the great betrayer, to the Tournament of Fortune. And it says RSVP Malik. Yes, no.
Do you want to go to this?
Well, I was going to say no, but then he points to a name on the guest list, and it says Zephyrel. And as you look at this guest list, it also says Agnes Portiawil. It says Marion Stonehill. It says...
Do you get a +1?
Not really, but... And he points up, and he's like, I think one might be coming for you, as you see a bird just lands in your hand. And it says, you have been cordially invited to the Tournament of Fortune from Orax the Great Betrayer. I'm going to try and send this image to all of you.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Great.
Props.
Yeah. Trust me, this is very much graphic design is my passion.
Yes, grab it.
But yes, it. Where did I put it? Yes.
It's like calling a cat.
Oh,
My God, yeah.
you got that palm oil in there, baby.
Ooh,
I'm gonna switch to
Shoo.
the DM screen so people can see.
these more often.
Oh.
I texted it to all of you.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
And Calvin drew Orax for us.
Mm-hmm. Hi, Calvin.
Calvin.
So great.
Wait a minute, I didn't get it.
Oh. Well, I'm giving a little list
There
down.
we go.
Oh, there it is. Got it. Oh, wow.
I presume then the rest of us at some point are also going to
Potentially, but yes, you see a number of names on this list. It is Agnes Portiawil, Harlow Houndsman, Zephyrel Obsidian,
Girls.
you see Raziel, you see Zeminel, you see a man named Lucky Tom, you see a man named Wall, W-O-L, you see Gloriana Duskwhistle, you see Glod, you see Bayan and Large, you see Bin Timbernos,
Stop it.
They're a duo that were in our last campaign.
you see Zephyr the Songbird, you see
The songbird shout out.
Okay.
Her. She's giving
Is that's the boyfriend?
Zephyrel, yeah, that's my boyfriend.
All right. I have some friends on this list too. I'm gonna go ahead and hit yes on mine. You do what you need to do. Do not let anyone force you to do anything.
He looks at you, Conjar, and he says, well, because you weren't invited and because I don't want to go, can we just go to Baldur's Gate first?
She says, if you can help me with this thread, I'm going where you're going.
Okay. We get to Baldur's Gate, I will help you. I think there's a witch there that might be able to assist with that. But yeah, and then he looks at Niv and he's like, so where are the first people? And he says, oh, they're at the library about a day's journey, less than a day's journey east, so we can go. So you can all get on some horses and ride. Anything else you'd like to talk about with your long lost brother before you get to the library?
Oh.
I'm gonna do it real quick, and I'm gonna take that pink and green stone
Yeah.
out of my pouch. It's like I found these in
The minute you take out the green one, there's like this feedback of.
Oh.
He's like, oh, and you see that he has some like a green one around his neck. He's like, I didn't know that it was a sending stone.
Well, it's a sending stone, and now.
He's like, hello, hello.
Okay. Not when we're in the same room.
Okay, we can talk now.
Wait, does that mean does Maya have a pink one?
Yeah. Did you?
Talk to.
You talked to her.
Well, I didn't know it was her, and then she assumed that I was dead and I was playing a joke on her. So now I'm gonna. Okay. Wait, you know what? Fuck this. Maya, this is Zamir. And I hold the stone up to.
We will get to that. Because you have just interrupted something in another campaign.
Oh no!
That she is not responding to, but have just alerted her to some people that have been looking for her.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit! Damn, great.
We will
Lovely.
get back to that on Monday. Yes.
Blackout.
Anything, and you don't get a response.
Right.
He's like, she doesn't respond to my letters, so it's fine. I see her every couple of months, maybe. When she tries to get me to join, she gives me some gold, and I make her some soup, and I give her a scarf, and then I don't know. We talk about mom and you and dad, and she leaves, and then I go back to my shop and I make gloves and kiss my boyfriend, and
Good life.
it's pretty good.
You sound like you have a very peaceful life.
You know what I do, and I really like it. I just want to be a tailor and make shirts and stuff for my friends and people I care about. But I know that have this power to like help people, and I'm scared because like I don't have your muscles or your psychic blast thing. But I think I can do some good, maybe if I work hard.
It sounds like you've already done something.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna pick up a knife or anything.
Please don't.
I've got these needles though, and he pulls out these knitting needles, and he's like, I could like,
Okay, please don't.
Okay.
Please don't.
as you guys are riding, you see this library built into the side of the mountain. You knew that your group was heading to the Edificant Library, and then up in the mountains, you see this castle with 3 spires like on the edge, and you see a group of people carrying the same banners, looking up and pointing. It's probably about 15, 20 people pointing up at the castle. What would you like to do? Niv is leading the charge, so you guys are going to be safe to arrive.
Love it. I think I'm gonna tell me like, hey, some of my friends were actually heading to this library earlier before I came and found you. So I'm gonna introduce you to some more people.
Okay, that's cool. But is everything okay over there? As you get closer, things look kind of dire or panicked, and you look up, and that's when you see a body falling from the castle. And it just hits the ground, and everyone's just like freaking out.
Malik, like I just what we did before, don't get near, find a place to hide out, come and find you.
And we're going to cut to the rest of you. As you've reached the top of the spiral staircase, the secret one you found in the Edificant Library, you are with Griska Stonefist, one of the second in command of the army of the First People. You are with your friend Santar Goldleaf as well as the pink tiefling Titi. As well as a few other individuals with the army of the First People. The staircase turns into like a vestibule at the top, and then it veers into like a natural stone cavern that is a good mile, almost 2 miles, kind of winding up until you feel like the air starting to get thin. It's getting harder to breathe. Do you guys want to do anything as you're walking up? And then Ahmed, do you mind just moving the tad closer?
I don't mind.
Thank you. I just want to make sure everyone's in frame. Thank
Yes.
Which one are you into?
I keep
Are we just all together walking?
you. Yeah.
We just want them?
Griska's like, we need to hurry, and she's a bit taller than the rest of you, so she's getting a good pace. And then Prosy, you're still in your old man work form, just confirming.
Mm-hmm. Maverick.
Yeah, and then Mara, you do feel like a strong old energy coming from the castle. It's not like a trap or anything. It's nothing from the Morrigan herself, but
Like an eldritch.
it's like an old ancient power, something that's been around for many years,
Okay.
many decades, centuries, millennia. You're not sure.
I think I would just pause for a moment and tell everyone that, my new traveling companions, this place has seen exceptionally dark magic. We should proceed with extreme caution.
Aye.
Merrimack, you do feel this like sense of closeness being in this cave. You feel close to the earth itself. Nothing like you felt when that lich was affecting you from the plane of earth.
Mm-hmm.
But Safina's bracelet still stares at you as you're going by. You feel you just reach out and grab it if you wanted to.
Just almost.
But yes, anything else before you crest into the open air?
Let's crest.
Let's
Yeah.
crest, baby.
Let's crest.
You come around and you see down below, it's probably like a good mile and a half down, and you see this old castle, 3 spires. And the first thing you see, probably about 200 feet away, is someone screaming as they just burst through the front door. And they're holding their head and they're screaming and they're like, I can't. Prasa, what is your roll a perception check for me?
My perception is not special good, but 3.
Yeah, you can't tell who this is, but it's only a moment later when Griska shouts, Kael! As he just throws himself over the edge. And you could hear him from that far away. The air was thin and silent as he was screaming about something.
Can't get there fast enough.
And yeah, you guys see.
How far away is he, you said?
He's over 200 feet away.
Okay.
It's like you're literally exiting the cave and it's just like all happening at once. There's something happened within this cave and it's going to take you another couple hours to get back down. Griska's like, I need to go, as she just doubles back and goes back down. You know that you came to this castle specifically to find out potentially information, or Kael came to this to find information about ridding the amber from Baldur's Gate. But, Safina, you had also heard something about the triumvirate of the sky.
Yes.
An old, ancient prophecy, but yeah, you're not sure what happened in there. So, the 4 of you, what would you like to do? You have a few soldiers with you to protect you. But
I'm gonna just shout back to her as she goes, of like, I'll hold it from here! Because that's theoretically like my great nephew.
yes,
Yeah, gotta hold up the act.
she doesn't really clock it. I'd say at this point, Merrimack, you're very much the first one to clock it. Like, oh, she loves Kael. She loves him to death. Like, this is her boo thing. So that's a little sad that happened. But yeah, would you guys like to return to the surface or go into Castle Trinity?
Castle.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
awful?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
awful of us?
Right. Safina, I'm assuming you are of the same mindset.
Yes.
All right. Let me pull that info. Yeah, so you enter the castle.
Something, before going in, something made him
Yeah.
go crazy?
Yeah.
you're-
I want to keep an eye out as going into this building.
Yeah, you guys can all, I'll say you'll all be prepped enough to feel as though you're ready for anything.
Can I touch all 4 of us and cast guidance, or can it only be one?
Only one. Unless you're doing like I think you can do twin spell potentially, but that's only for 2 people.
Who's at the front of the group right now?
Probably one of those 2.
Probably one of you. So you're probably fine. I'm gonna cast guidance on Prasa, on wisdom saves, because I feel like it's something with
Is this guidance the
Or
cantrip?
the cantrip.
Okay.
That's for ability.
You get you add like a D4 to an ability check. I feel like anything that's like, I guess because it's something with
Yeah.
his mind. I want to protect what's going on with his mind. What do we think?
It's still good to do just because it'll last.
It just lasts a minute. So it's most helpful if he's about to make a roll.
Okay.
I don't think
for
it gives-
guidance. Yeah.
I don't think it gives
Yeah.
saving throw benefits though.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Never mind. I don't have that. No.
Yeah, so you enter the castle and I'd say Merrimack probably knows this. It's just like old dwarven stone, made from old dwarven stone. Possibly old, centuries old even, but it's well made at this point. And you walk in and it's a normal open, like a opening, like a seating area. And you see 2 staircases that go up. There's no, nothing fancy about this. It is all stonework and wood, and it's just been abandoned for years. You see although the one thing you do see is a banner hanging over the staircases, the two going up in the center. It's this like red, red and green with some black elements of just a triangle pointed up like this.
We've seen some triangular things lately. Is that one of them?
You think so? You saw that one of the puzzles that you found. It was the triangle pointed up and then the triangle pointed down connected, making the hourglass shape.
Or an Asmodeus?
Yes. These are old symbols, so it's not necessarily Palor, but the triangle pointed up is Mount Celestia, and you assume the triangle pointed down is the Nine Hells. But this just references the triangle pointed up.
Uh-huh.
And as you get closer, you see that it's damaged. There's part of it that's damaged, the lower right-hand corner. At the top, there is a sun. On the left bottom corner, there is a moon. And the right one, you don't know what could be there.
Is the floor dusty or anything? Can we see where people have walked?
It's not dusty because a lot of the glass and windows have been opened, so like nature has come in and there's constantly like wind, so not a lot of dust, but a lot of debris.
Mm-hmm. You can't see anything. No.
You can make an investigation check.
I sure will.
Safina will look at this.
19.
You can see where at least Kael came out and was in there. There may have been other people in here at some time, but definitely Kael was in here very recently, and you did see that. So
Safina will look at this and she'll say, as all sources of light, I presume the missing corner is stars. But why is it gone?
You see that there are there's some rooms to the sides. There's one door that's open to the left. The door to the right is closed, and there are two doors on either side to the right and left on the upper floor as well that seem closed from where you're standing as well.
She's just going to go peek into the open door on her left.
The open door on the left, it's still kind of swinging as there's wind kind of pushing it. And you notice that this is not necessarily a library, but kind of just like where a lot of important documents have been, like scrolls have been unfurled. You assume potentially this is where Kael came from. You're not sure.
Is it a small room?
Probably about the size of this room right here. Probably like it would have been most likely like a study.
So she's gonna look around and see if anything catches her eye that has anything to do with the triumvirate or anything else that she has questions about.
Yeah. Make an investigation check. While she's doing that, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm gonna go up to the door that's on the right and place my hand on it and also my ear to see if I can hear anything on the inside.
Make a perception check.
My rolls are trash. I got a 10 with my modifier.
14.
You don't hear anything in the door. Your roll with your investigation. A lot of the scrolls have been like torn up, and it looks like recently. And there's one on the desk, like the mahogany desk. It looks as though there've been like someone's been banging something, and then you see pools of blood, like puddles of blood. And you look at the scrolls themselves, and they're kind of like singed. It's almost like, I'd say, if anyone else is in this room, they can make a religion check if they'd like.
I'll be here for that.
I think I was also in this room.
24.
Again.
11.
9.
Okay. Rasa, you can tell that this wasn't burned by fire, but like a sacred, like, heat. Almost like casting sacred flame or some sort of radiant damage was done to this. And it still is crackling on the sides, but you see no information on it. It's as if, like, nothing was ever written on it to begin with, or more disturbingly, the words were taken from it. But you do see that same symbol, that same hourglass symbol, just kind of etched into corners of it.
Of the document?
Of the documents, yeah.
It's got to be magical. It lost its words. Weird. Then there's not. It's like I don't really want to try and reconnect the pieces and put something back, but fuck. Gross. I don't know what to do with that. I mostly just wanted to stop Safina from getting mind controlled and running out of the room, but she seems
Yes.
fine, so...
Yes, literally saying that was my thought.
Writing a note.
Sorry, everyone. I'm still dealing with
How
this
dare you.
change.
This is a study. There's these shredded documents.
They seem to be recently shredded too.
Nothing with writing still on it.
No.
So the everything's going off a bit.
I just to check. Could I potentially, with alchemist supplies, investigate these for secret writing, remnants of writing?
Okay.
What would I do?
Just roll with your proficiency.
Right.
And I would say add your investigation or perception.
Investigation. Great.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic.
Okay. There is some like latent protection magic just throughout this entire castle. It seems to have been cast a long time ago, but nothing significant that can cause a lot of damage.
Okay. She's just gonna keep that running.
And there's latent like radiant magic that's still lingering in the air, almost like the smell of ozone.
A 22 for busting dust and reagents across these surfaces for
And what were you looking for specifically?
to see if I can like forensically determine what the writing was on this paper.
Yeah, so you don't get a lot of words because it's still like singed and kind of, it's almost like it's trying to protect itself or like remove itself. But what you get is the triumvirate will choose it themselves when all else is lost. Those of Paelor, Selune, and Asterlin shall rise.
Merrimack is just stunned, as usual.
Do you say that out loud?
I will, and I will, for dramatic effect, will say it. Those of Paelor, Selune, and Asterlin will rise.
So Safina will say out loud, Paelor, Selune, Astrolin. Safina, Raziel, Merrimack, and then run out. And are you still in the main room?
I'm just standing. I know I'm in the room with you two.
Oh,
I'm out the main room.
so she just turns
Dumb
to you
stuff.
and says, Astrolin, and just stares at you.
Little star.
She says, yes, little star.
Me.
And she says, why? What does that mean?
That's my name.
And she says, do you have any affiliation with stars or star-like or gods that represent the stars?
I'm beginning to think I do.
She just sighs and marches out of the room.
You get the sense that it's his last name, but you're not sure if there's a full connection
Sure.
with the goddess. And the thing that you remember is that you're an Asamar, Raziel's an Asamar,
Right.
but Merrimack is not an Asamar.
Right.
He just has the last name Asterlin. That just happens to be goddess of starlight in Celestial. But now that you're thinking of it, there's no formal goddess of starlight in the natural pantheon, and it's just odd because now that you think about it, every Asamar is descended from some sort of higher being.
Yeah.
Whether it's Paelor, Selune, whatever, it's just like they from an angel or something, but it's like they're all derived from that one holy being. So the fact that there isn't a goddess of starlight, but there's supposed to be an Asamar associated with that, makes you think, well, how is that even possible?
Yeah.
Merrimack, make a history check for me.
God.
This is gonna be a low DC.
11.
No,
10.
10. You do remember that your friend
I don't remember that.
Zephyral is an Asamar,
Yeah.
and he has a very strong connection with Starlight.
But what does that have to do with me?
Maybe something, maybe nothing. You're not sure.
Okay.
Whether or not you share that with your friends, it's up to you.
Not yet.
Okay. But yes, you search the majority of the castle. You see remnants of an old family that once lived here. Talks about how how I'd say you find an ancient text kind of describing Mount Celestia in a very basic form that's generally understood from the basic pantheon and cosmology. But what's kind of interesting is that there's this assumption that this goddess of starlight was the first daughter of Pelor and Selûne. She was the original oldest child, and she was lost. And her younger sister, Shanti, never forgave her parents for losing their daughter.
Do we know how she was
Doesn't
lost?
say.
Okay.
It's just I'd say it's a mixture of retellings of like old myths that don't really make a lot of sense, but that it's saying like how she ran off to the woods and she was eaten by a wolf and blah blah blah, like, and her blood spilled and starlight came upon the night sky. So it's like that maybe didn't happen, or maybe that really did happen. There's a giant wolf that ate the goddess of starlight. You're not sure, but Selûne was that is why Selûne kind of goes through phases of seasons where it's like she goes through gentle, kind spring, fiery summer, decaying fall, and dark, depressive winter.
Sounds like some Eladrin shit.
Potentially, yes. But yeah, you don't find much of anything. But we're going to cut to Zamir as you're at the bottom of this mountaintop, and about 15, 20 people have been surrounding this half-orc young man as you see him, like, just flattened as a pancake.
I try to find the person that seems like they're in charge, and I ask them, what's happened? What's going on here?
He's just in shock. He's like, Kael, he's our leader. He fell. It was... They went up to save him, and then you see this Goliath woman, the same one, Griska, run down as she's just pushing people away as she gets to him, and she's just cradling him in her arms, and she's just crying. And then you hear this young boy's voice say, "Hey, you're crushing me. Hey."
I'm crushing them?
No,
Or
from
from-
Grisk, and she kind of like lets go as Kael's body just falls limp, and you see a young pixie boy just kind of crawl out. He's like,
Oh, no.
okay, didn't think I'd have to do it this soon. As he kind of draws a triangle down, triangle up, and he turns it this way. As Kael just, as you see his back, a glow. As that same symbol comes up, he's like, "It's too much. It's too much." As he just like starts hitting his head, and Griska like holds his hands back, and she's like, "What's wrong with him?" As she just kind of like holds him tight. Someone get the restraints. As they kind of pull ropes and they like tie him up, and they hold him, and she's like, we need to find out what's going on. As she just whistles up. You all hear this. What would you like to do?
Run to the window and investigate the whistle.
You look down, make a perception check. Yeah.
16.
Yeah, you can see deep down the clouds are going, but you see a small group of people, and you see Griska down there waving her hands to get your attention.
Do we see Zamir?
I would say make a perception check. It's pretty far away.
Okay.
I mean, you probably do see him, but it's like, you know that that's Zamir.
Yeah. 17.
I mean, you see a lot of people there,
Okay.
but you're not sure who's down there, but they're trying to get your attention.
Where did the people come from?
They were all there.
Already there.
They were already there. They had like set up camp and they had come into the library to help raid it with you guys.
Oh, I see.
But not all of them went upstairs. Some of them kind of stayed down to kind of keep people from entering
Got
and
it.
keep it safe
And-
from
okay.
the mercenaries.
So we know these people.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is all first people stuff.
Safina is going to. How far away is it?
You're on the mountain, so you
Yeah.
have to take like a couple hours just to get back down, or you can
Oh.
jump down. if you
Well,
want.
I wanted to know how far away it was.
Like 2 miles,
2 miles. Hey, never mind.
maybe a mile.
Never mind. I cannot.
It's not like straight down. It's like mountaintop type of thing.
If one of you can throw Merrimack out the window, I can featherfall.
Can you not
Can't you
throw
wild
yourself
shape?
out a window?
Can you
I
wild shape
can't
it?
fly. No, I don't have
Can't
anything
fly?
flying. Not
Oh.
yet.
It can take you so long to get back up here.
But not in wolf form.
Featherfall will. You can cast on all of us, no?
I guess.
You
Oh,
could-
read
sure.
it. Read it just to make sure. I'm pretty sure
You
you
have to
can.
upcast it, I believe. But
It's five or more people naturally.
Say.
really?
Yeah.
Pulling, waiting,
I'm
finding,
pretty sure.
finding, hooking. It's in my items. It's in my items in my inventory.
Here, I'll just Google it too.
Because I have featherfall through a magic item.
Ah.
It would still cast the same spell. So
Uh,
yeah, choose up to 5 falling creatures within range. But the only problem is, it only lasts a minute, so we'll only be falling unless you cast it several times, like every minute, because we only have up to 600 feet of
Oh,
falling
Shit, yeah.
like that.
You could always just try and cast it before you hit the ground.
That's what I was
Everybody
thinking.
hold hands.
Yeah,
There we
that's what
go.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we doing that?
We don't need anything else up here first.
You can do investigation to see if you can find any.
I think I'd like to run up and just double check the 2 doors and see if there's anything else going on up there.
There's a bedroom up there. One of the rooms you found that like ancient text. It was like in another study up there, and then another one's a bedroom.
Okay.
There may be some secret entrances or exits. You're not sure.
In and out of the castle.
Yeah.
I'd like to do an investigation check then in the bedroom.
Okay.
Can I aid you with that?
Yes. So that a D4 as well.
Get advantage.
Oh, you get it.
You can guidance yourself if you like.
No. Ooh. Yeah, give me advantage, girl. That's good. 20.
Yeah, you notice that there's a sconce in the bedroom that is just slightly to the left.
Okay. I think I may have found a way down.
I'm so curious why you think it's going to be down and not up, but sure.
Aren't we at the top?
You were pretty much at the top, but yes, it could go
All right.
up.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it could go up, but well,
Pull it.
Let's somebody.
Yes. If
You pull it, and this bookcase from the side just, and you notice just a small spiral staircase that goes down.
You're correct.
Can I
Hey,
like
drink.
transmutate these into like a slide so we can get down there really quickly? Or
Well,
just, like-
it's not. It's just going down lower, and then you follow it, and then it gets to this like open air area,
Uh-huh.
and you notice it is just like this gondola cart on these ancient tracks
Let's
go.
that are just going down roller coaster esque.
Let's go.
We have a way.
Yes.
It's awful. You're gonna love it.
You can all easily fit in. All 4 of you can easily fit in this.
Shout out.
All right. Are you all
All right.
piling in?
Yes. Get in.
All right.
Let's go.
So this is all told from the perspective of Zamir as he watches his 3 friends and this new person, Laura, come down this ancient gondola. All right, so we're going to go around the table. I need someone to make a dex saving throw to blast, like easily magically blast a old piece of wood or like a tree that's blocking one of the paths before you hit it.
I'm not very nice.
I'm none of us are. I probably have the highest of +3, so I'm just gonna do it, which is embarrassing. Oh fuck! 12?
Wait, hold on.
Sorry, 11. Yikes. Help me out. If you can do something.
Oh yeah, wait. I
Where's
can.
my sheet?
19.
Wait, I can add. I'll give you guidance.
Guidance doesn't work on saving
It
throws.
doesn't work on saving
It
throws.
doesn't.
However, Flash of Genius does.
Amazing. What's that?
An additional 5.
Oh, just on top of
A
it?
flat 5 on top.
Oh, brilliant. So 16.
Okay, you managed to blast
Thank
the
you.
old log out of the way. I need all of you to make strength saving throws.
Oh,
None of us has strength.
15.
All right.
Come back. Oh, 15.
Natural 1. It's for a 0.
Yeah.
12.
You all managed. The two of you managed to hang on, but the two of you fall out of the cart
Oh.
as it's flying back. Do you want to do any sort of reaction to save Prasa as he's falling? You're able to at least summon your wings pretty quickly, but Prasa is falling pretty quickly.
Is Prasa close to me?
You would need to make either you can do some sort of spell or another dex check to try and grab him.
Hold on. What's the range? I am going to. Sorry, what's our arrangement again? So we fell out of the
You
car.
fall out of the cart. You're just like about 5 feet above him, and it's just like this slow motion. You know that you could pop your wings and process falling. This is you to just try and grab him before he hits the ground.
I am going to vortex warp on him to teleport him closer to me, and
Okay.
then just like grab
All right.
him.
My favorite
Yeah.
fucking spell in this game.
Prasa, what do you feel as Safina grabs you and brings her close to your bosom?
Mm.
Oh, that's what it feels like from this side.
Yes, so you're able to, I'd say, make a athletics check to see how fast you can catch up to the cart.
Athletics. That sucks. It sure does. 6.
All right, the two of you lose the cart, and because as you two are going down, you have to make a survival check to see
Oh,
whether or not you
God.
go left or right.
Okay.
Well, I'm good. I've got good survival, so let's find out, girl. Nope.
Nope.
A.
I got 11.
All right, so this is what we're going to do. I want one of you to roll a d4, and I want one of you to roll a d4.
You got it quicker.
You have to call evens or odds, and if they roll evens, they follow you. I'm saying if you roll the same, like if you say I'm rolling an even, and then you get an even, you follow the same path.
Okay.
Okay. So let's just see what happens.
Okay.
You just have to match even or odd.
Even or odd. I guess let's do odd. I feel like. Okay, great. Yes.
No, 4.
As you guys go left, you guys come up, and you're just making a split decision to go right. This ends up in a like an overgrown brush that both of you are going to take 9 points of slashing damage as these giant thorns are cutting into you. The two of you need to make a nature check because you see these boulders kind of rolling towards you. I need you to decide what.
15.
All right, Merrimack, you know to pull back and hold back because these boulders are going to slow down a bit, and you're just like, wait. And at that point, you see Prasa and Safina just burst through this overbrush above you, and Zamir, you're just seeing all these people like, what the fuck is happening? As you all land, I need you to all make a final acrobatics check to
Thank
see
you.
if you land gracefully.
Say one skill that has any
16.
proficiency.
I absolutely just like face plants, and my horns get stuck in the ground too.
Ooh.
So
23.
I land on my tippy toes.
Okay.
18.
18. Everyone's safe except for Mora, who gets 7 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my
Jesus.
god!
I lean into Malik and be like, those are my friends. Except I don't know that. Stuck in the ground. But maybe stay away from them for a little bit. Just because they might have gotten into something.
Maybe. Okay, I'll stay over here as he stands next to Conjar. So this is where I'm gonna lean on Ahmed. Do you want to play 2 characters?
Yeah, let's do
tonight?
it. Let's figure it out.
I do not have a character spot on here for Ahmed to do both characters. But I'll say, as Conjar, you see this young, pale woman remove herself from the ground. and you sense the Morgan all over her.
Oh.
Oh God.
What would you like to do?
She is going to. Well, first she's going to look at her through her eye,
Mm-hmm.
and as she's like walking up to her, but what does she see?
Bless you.
Bless you.
You mean in terms of her
Fate thread.
her thread? It's
Yeah.
still active. It's going north-ish.
My favorites?
Yeah, but I don't notice anything peculiar about it. And how far away is she from me?
Probably about 30, 40 feet.
Okay.
Just like in a daze.
Great. Safina's going to throw.
Sabina or Kantar?
Sorry, Kanjar is going to throw a psychic blade next to her, so you just see this purple bolt, essentially glowing bolt, next to you, and then it. Kanjar teleports to it as she grabs around you and holds. She has like another glowing blade in her hand against your neck, and she's like, "Why do I smell the Morrigan on you?"
Everyone's just like, what the fuck is going on?
And then in that moment, I am going to cast Shield and kind of blast you off of me, basically. And I'll be then I'm sort of standing facing you and saying, "How do you know of the Morrigan?"
And Safina will then. Sorry, not Safina. Oh my God, Kanjar. I was looking at her character sheet. Why does the other character sheet keep closing? Do I see? Does Kanjar see Safina at this moment?
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Have a conversation with yourself.
Yes.
Yes.
Kanjar's gonna. If she sees Safina and then sees her, sees this, and she'll shout to Safina and say, "Is she with you?"
And then what does Sabina say?
Safina will say, "Yes, as of very recently, she is. I have calculated her to not be a threat to any of us. I don't know if she's a threat to you." And Kanjar's just like, "Oh my God, fucking fine." And so
Nib leans over to you and he's like, they sound really similar. Did you ever notice that?
Well, I have so many questions. So yeah, they just kind of sound kind of similar.
So Kanjar, she'll look at. I'm sorry. Remind me of your character's name again.
Mora.
Mara. She'll look at Mora and say, she'll just point to her horn. And she'll be like, "Morgan did this. Morgan, how do you have the Morgan all over you?"
Yes,
Agreed. That did happen.
you're correct. These horns are of the Morrigan, but it's a curse. It's not something that I chose willingly.
She will sigh and then telepathically message you and say, "Tell me what she did to you."
Okay, and then I will.
I'll allow you to do like a mind palace, mind meld with her at that
Sure.
point, just to kind of show her
Perfect.
your general family history. And Kanjar does get the, okay, this tracks. This bitch would do something like that.
Yeah.
Which is like manipulate this poor girl into trying to save her family, but then turn her into a hexblood. You've seen the Morgan do this to other people. They haven't lasted long because 9 times out of 10, they're whatever appendage they get infected with, either their neck, their head, their arms, something grows out of them, some sort of like weird bony tree bark that usually ends up killing them eventually.
Okay.
You didn't think much of them because of the hexbloods that were in her power. They lasted all like a couple of years.
So she'll say, "How long ago was this?"
I've been living this life for at least a decade. I've been following her orders, but I do so at a cost.
Does Kanjar know again that the Morgan is back, or
She doesn't.
okay?
And it tracks. Like this has been like the Morgan was killed over a year ago.
Yeah.
Or defeated over a year ago by your party. So you're not sure if she's still alive or not. You know that her essence escaped, but what does that mean? She's an ancient chaos being.
So she'll say she still commands you.
I can feel her presence. Now and again, I have been fighting to break my connection with her, but I do still sense her.
It's in Conjure will say, where is she? Where do you sense her?
She calls to me through my mind. I've been traveling north, following the impulses that I get, and I feel her presence very strongly in this area
You did until you broke that curse.
until I broke that curse. She's been here, but as far as when, I cannot say.
Conjar will just sigh and then out loud say, shit, and then just walk back to Malik and Zamir.
Griska is still holding you. This point, the four of you who descended see that Kael is up and alive, but he's just like ranting and raving. The two of you, this is very similar to
What happened to Raziel?
what happened to Raziel after he took on the essence of Brax Direscale, the eternal pirate king.
Right. And we know that Agnes has the
same
same symbol on her back.
And you notice a young pixie boy just kind of like on his shoulder, just kind of chilling, smoking a little weed cigarette.
We haven't met Kael, right?
You haven't met Kael, but this is the same person you saw throw himself over the edge, and you see the blood on the ground where he hit, but he's alive and well. No one could survive that fall.
Sakina's going to run up to him and say, when did this happen? When did you get... Is he still glowing?
He's not glowing,
Yeah.
but his eyes are darting, and he's been like restrained as he was like
Okay.
clawing at himself.
But did we see the symbol on his back?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
on the back.
So she'll just say, when did you acquire this?
Make a strength saving throw for me, please.
God, good God. Strength. Nope. 4.
Griska just grabs you and throws you. She's like, "Get away from him!"
I step in like, hey, we don't mean to harm anybody. We've actually seen something like this before.
What's wrong with him? He's never had a tattoo on his back. And who is this pixie? As she grabs him and just like,
They're gonna come back.
and she opens her hands, and he's just, it's like, ow!
Yeah, they're gonna come back. Maybe don't do that. Okay.
If they're gonna come back, why not do it?
Well, it's still not. It still hurts. I'd look at the picture. It still hurts, right?
It's just more annoying than anything else.
By the way, do you? Oh, damn. What are the pixies' name? What are the pixies? The other.
Mortimer and Lila.
Do you
Lilia.
know Mortimer and Lilia by the chance?
Yeah, they're my mom and dad.
I look at and I'm like, Jesus.
She's going to look back at Kael and say, when did you acquire that?
The triumvirate is not real. There is a shadow triumvirate. They will come for us all. They will destroy us all. We do not have the power. It will kill us. I cannot see it. Everything, and then he's just talking nonsense and gibberish at this point.
I again push Malik back and then look at Kanjar. You do mind things, right?
She says, yeah, obviously.
Can you look into his mind and see what's scrambled?
She says, I'll try. So she's going to, cast Detect Thoughts on him.
You've done this once before on a person in Waterdeep.
Yes.
Someone you were tracking that you thought was affected by a woman named Marwa the Memory Witch.
Right.
And it was a woman named Agnes Worshawil. And as you peered into her mind, all you saw was this giant red glowing symbol of the hourglass shape. And it just pushes you out.
Mm.
And it's just like,
Yeah.
And you will take 7 points of psychic damage.
Okay. Well, I'll take 4 points of psychic damage.
Okay, we're just negotiating.
And she'll just be like, fuck. Oh, God. And then she'll say, I don't see shit, but I saw that once before. And she'll say, you know a woman named Agnes by any chance?
Yeah, that's my friend, who also has a pixie and that tattoo.
And she'll say, well...
But she's not crazy. Well, she's crazy, but not like that.
Well, and then she'll say, well, she's definitely cursed.
Okay.
And she's like, I can't help you. I don't know what's going on there.
Kael is going to lean over to you, Merrimack, and
Mhm.
says, you can tame the beasts. They see you. They want to be you.
Me?
You.
What beasts?
All of them.
Please.
As he just tries to reach out and, like, touch you. Let me.
Why?
I want the power.
What?
The power of the God Eater.
And Merrimack steps away quickly.
Safina is going to grab Merrimack's arm
Huh?
and pull you over, and she'll say, Merrimack, we're talking now.
Okay.
So she pulls you away from all this nonsense,
Hot.
and she's like, what the hell is he talking about?
Well, as you remember well, right before I came down here with you, we were confronting a God Eater. And at the very bottom of the Neverwinter Chasm, before we disappeared, that was the final thing that we worked to push away, to keep out of this world. And that was the last that I knew. Me, my friend Harlow, and my friend Zephyrel, the Asimar.
And this man says you can control them?
I would listen to anything this man said.
Safina will say, Zephyril the Asimar.
Yeah.
Tell me more about Zephyril.
Zephyrel was a sweet one, and I miss him. He was a good buddy up in Neverwinter. Very involved in something star, something galactic, something going on with him. But that's about all I know from the end, because it happened away from me. We were all scattered fighting the God Eater.
And so Safina is sort of struck by that. She's like, Zephyril. And she clocks. She's like, I have to find Raziel. I have to find Zephyril. And then she says again out loud, what was this man reaching to you for? What was he talking about this power?
I have no idea.
You get the sense that Merrimack is telling the truth with this. There is potentially something Merrimack doesn't know yet about himself.
Okay. She's gonna look at you very sternly and say, from now on,
Mm-hmm.
should you come to any new realizations about your past, your identity, or any of your compatriots, you are to speak them out loud immediately. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Merrimack, roll a charisma saving throw to see how turned on you are.
Mommy.
2!
Yes. Tell us how turned on you are by Tommy Mommy.
Merrimack just slowly tucks his legs together and he pushes the tail end of his new shirt down to catch all the dripping. All the leak.
And Safina will say, this is a very inconvenient time for you to be aroused. And then get yourself together and walks away.
And then you just hear Merrimack go, "Ugh," and then turns away really happy and walks back.
Zamir then walks up and be like, okay, what the fuck did y'all get into?
And she'll just say, Zamir, myself, Raziel, and someone named Zephyril, I imagine, are connected to this triumvirate prophecy, likely to this shadow triumvirate that this man is somehow rambling, and that Agnes is also afflicted by. So it seems we need to find everyone as soon as possible.
When I clicked yes on the invite, did it just fly away or did I slap it?
You still have it, but as you go to pull it, you see
Oh, I tried to
flies.
grab it immediately.
it is ephemeral at this point. And you all see this, like, golden bird kind of fly away.
What was that?
One, this is my brother Malik.
Hi.
Hello.
Does he have the scarf on?
He does.
Then Merrimack's cutting him right off, and he's running right up to him and say, You
Oh,
know Zephyrell!
Yeah, we met that one time.
It's-
You like goats, right?
This is your boyfriend?
That's my brother.
Red, beat red.
No, remember Zephyrella's my boyfriend, the one that your friend.
Where have you seen him?
No, I've been looking for him.
So have I.
Have you seen Harlow? Have you seen
No.
Zephyr?
No,
Are you going back to Neverwinter?
I'm trying to.
Me too. We should go together. I mean, I have to stop in Baldur's Gate first, but yeah, this is my friend Merrimack. Friend, like we're friend of my boyfriend.
Uh-huh.
How did you guys meet?
You guys will have to catch up one time.
We were running away from a Tarrasque.
Mm.
Wait,
Weren't we?
Pebble?
Mama Pebble found me.
She found. Wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Where is she?
We don't know. We sent my clothes off with my scent, and she's been sniffing it since.
Oh wait, that's what that was. Conjar, when we were left Alagon, there was that chaos and destruction, and everyone was leaving ports, and we got separated from those guys.
Yeah.
Raziel and Zephyrell. No.
And Safina will just cut him off and say, Zemino,
Zemino.
where was this? What happened? How long ago was this?
This was like a couple of weeks ago, a week or so ago, more. We were in the city of Algon to the northeast. We got captured by Thay, or I got captured by Thay. I'm okay. I'm not undead or anything. But they were trying to take my loom, and then Conjar, and he points to Conjar, she helped me. And then there was this big explosion, and Conjar just pulled me out of the city, and I kind of closed my eyes because she told me to. But they were on a ship with an old lady, I think. She had a big bouffant hair. And there was a guy named Lucky Tom.
Yeah.
And there was a guy named Wall.
Are you following any of this?
Yeah.
Great. You're gonna have to tell me later. I don't have any fucking idea what's going on.
You do hear the name. He says Lucky Tom.
Hmm.
But they're on a ship called the Jubilant Sun, and they went off. We got separated.
Where are they headed? Where is the Jubilant Sun?
I think they're in the Pirate Islands.
No. Safina will open the map that she has to see how far away that is,
And I will.
and whether or not Kartha is any closer to the Pirate Islands.
Kartha is very close to the Pirate Islands, so I will. So you guys are here,
Mm-hmm.
and I will move the map.
Oh.
Pirate Islands are right here.
Hmm.
So Safina will sigh and can we contact Kartha through this or no? We didn't have that.
No, we just see where she's
Okay.
going.
Safina will look at you and say, Kartha's close. And
Hopefully she'll find him soon.
Zeminel is with Raziel. She's just wide-eyed, staring at the map, like trying to follow Kartha and trying to sort out what she wants to ask or what they're supposed to do.
As you're all contemplating this, you see 4 golden doves
Oh.
land on each of your shoulders, carrying a little missive in their claws.
Y'all should open it.
Safina does so.
I'll
And
pick up the dove.
Look at the fuck the invite.
Open the letter held in its hand.
yeah,
I think I'll flick the dove.
and it just it kind of poofs and then just lands on your other shoulder.
Wow.
Yes, it all says you've been cordially invited to participate in the Tournament of Fortune by Orax, the Gilded Betrayer. Do you accept? Yes or no? And then you see the guest list: Zephyrell, Zeminel, Raziel, Agnes Warshawil, all of the people that you know, including a man named Wall that none of you know. W-O-L. And you see Zamir is the last one.
You all met this
I've
guy?
sent in my invite already.
Shh. Safina says, yes, we have met this guy. Safina she checks yes automatically and like throws the thing in the air.
Roll time
Can I
to attend.
smudge at the invitation a little bit just to see if
You
like
didn't get
I
one?
don't think so.
fortune,
You
fortune,
both got one. Yeah.
fortune does any sort of magical
I was like-
blurring if I try fucking with it?
The fortune doesn't adjust, but as you're kind of rubbing it, it just kind of you see that it's all made up of like strings. It's just like that's the like as it does this ephemeral nature, the strings kind of like unfurl and then go back together.
Has the party also already met an Orax, or do we not know?
We have.
Oh, I've
They
met
have
her.
it, yeah.
So
The three of us have.
Who's she?
I don't know. I wasn't there.
So maybe I can do better. So, do you know this Orax?
Mm-hmm.
Who are they?
If we had that answer, we would have been done a long time ago.
Oh, girl.
We know about. We suspect, or do we know that Orax is the person who slit the divine lattice?
He refers to himself in this as the Great Betrayer, and
Right.
you've heard that title being given to him by others.
Right.
So this could be something that. And there was the mention that he betrayed the gods in some way.
Right.
What that means or what he did, you're not sure. But there's no full evidence. He never came out and said, "Yes, I did this."
Could I do an Arcana check to see if I recognize? Because it feels like I might actually know
Yeah.
who this person is. 10.
Well, she'll say Orax has appeared several times with bearing convenient gifts for whatever trouble we were experiencing at the time, but we don't know much beyond that.
So he's going to fuss with us whether we say we're going to go or not, it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Malik says, "I'm not going.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to Baldur's Gate to help with the issue. There's a big tear there. Someone
It's
caused
also very closed
because the ambering, right?
for like hundreds of miles.
Well, I think and he kind of pulls out, I have this, and you see this like tiny bottle of like blue liquid.
Mm-hmm.
He says, this is something called Vivicar that can make things go faster, and I can weave it into like a bit of a, I don't know, like a shield, I think, and just hold it back. But I think the goal is just to kind of, we were going to work with the first people to just kind of etch away at the amber as much as we could. I think I can do it at least. But if you have any more of this stuff, that would be really helpful. He just kind of puts it back in it. Plus, it's a really cool color. It's blue.
You're a weaver?
I'm a weaver. I weave. It kind of looks like this.
Oh!
Props. I look at Sophia. Do you have any more Vivicar?
I don't think I do. Do I? I don't
Because
think
I don't.
If you know Warforged, sometimes they have it on them.
Sophia says, yes, we're aware.
All right. Well,
Did I keep his heart?
no. Agnes did,
Ah, yes.
because they used it last session.
Yeah.
Lovely.
You're going to do some sort of magical weaving with the Vivicar?
I can sometimes install certain magics within the threads of fate. I can see them stalled in Baldur's Gate. So my thought process is if I can get to one person's thread at the edge of town, I can at least get them free and then work my way through there. It's just like I just have to get into the amber. I know it's been expanding, which is why I want to go there fast. And just, I feel like I could help. I don't know if there's any other not rights around here. And as he says not rights, you do remember before Marwa sent you away, she asked you to find the not rights to help.
Interesting. I would like to step back a little bit and let other people talk and find my way to Mora.
Konjar is gonna turn to Zamir and say, if you're going to this thing, I'm going with your brother, so
You kept them relatively safe this long. Please continue to do so.
and then she'll say, I fight a lot like you, so you don't have to worry so much.
Now, listen, I haven't seen my brother in a decade. I'm going to worry about my brother.
She's like, all right.
The two of you accept your invite.
Yeah. Just out of pure reluctance to viewing everybody else, I think he reaches for no, but then sees everybody confidently click. So
You do see Glob as someone on there, and you're like, oh, that's where she is.
I smile, and that was the thing that pushed me over the edge. And check.
Did you say you wanted to chat with me for a second?
Yeah. Just step away a little bit. Of like you've obviously the twin had some dealings with the Morrigan.
Yes.
She sounds like she took some big losing blows recently. Like she's maybe at a low point of her power.
It does not feel like she is at full strength.
And I love that for you. I've heard that somebody has been using her loom equipment.
It's possible. It certainly feels that way.
Do you have a stronger relationship to her than anybody else that I know? She's some sort of a fate spinner something.
Yes.
How far away did you move away from us?
Far from you.
Can I get a perception check?
You may do a perception check. I believe that Prasa did it further enough away, and I will allow Prasa to have a perception check with advantage to notice you coming closer.
You will probably beat it though, because mine is bad. Oh, natural 20, however.
Yeah, you notice Zamir like inching closer, and you just make direct eye contact with him.
Let's back away.
No, you can come for this.
Okay.
Yes. She's an agent of chaos. She's a goddess of chaos. She tears worlds apart, so it would make sense for her to have this loom, and it's possible she feels weak because someone else is using it.
How long ago did she lose this loom?
I cannot say.
I maybe can. Hold on.
In the meantime, as Prasa's going through his mind library,
Recently enough.
the two of you have never met. Describe what each of you looks like to each other.
As you see me creeping up and then join this conversation, you see a very dark, almost ebony skinned tiefling with ram horns around the ears, pretty much almost all in black, in a black vest, black like harem as pants with a purple scarf around his waist.
It was more.
She has fairly translucent skin that's covered in necrosis, mostly by her mouth and along her arms, and wearing a very dirty cloth dress with a corset that is like it's really stiff leather covering her vital organs as sort of protection, and horns also coming out of the back of her skull that sort of resemble deer horns, and they're black, and her eyes are also black with blue. What is the part around the iris? Like with a blue iris that's glowing the same color as the crystal in her staff.
I will say for ease of transition, you are all walking with the army of the First People. Griska had made it known that they're going to regroup with other soldiers in the city of Reunited.
Ooh.
So it's not that far. It's going to take you less than a day to get there. But she wants to get Kael to some sort of like safe inn to get him to rest. So you're all on the road. I'll say that.
Okay, as we're walking.
I'm going to be really direct about this. Has your brother stolen the weaving tools of a witch goddess by any chance?
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not.
That sounds like there's a because you know definitely what that is. And I'm going to ask you, is that all right? Do I need to know anything about that, or can that just be okay?
My brother has had no contact that I know of with any witch goddess. What he uses to weave magic and destiny did not come from that.
That is good enough for me.
Wonderful.
You're still walking. As you're all walking, Merrimack, you do see that bracelet one last time. Safina, you do catch Merrimack looking at you again. You're not sure what he's looking at you about.
But I can tell he's looking at me strangely.
Yeah.
So she'll just say, Merrimack,
Hmm?
what inspired thought did you just have?
I'm going to resist the urge to lie to you and tell you that every single minute I want to take that bracelet off of your hand, and I can't explain why. But I want to so badly.
Safina's, she'll look at it and look back at you, and then she softens a little bit. And she's curious. She says, you don't know why.
Mm-mm.
You don't know what will happen if you touch it.
Mm-mm.
What do you see or feel or experience?
I hear
What? What do you hear?
fragments of a voice every time I see your bracelet. Every time. Take me, touch me, grab me.
What does this voice sound like?
And Merrimack takes a very deep breath and says, it sounds like Thursday.
And she'll sigh and look down at it. Could I make an Arcana check to have noticed that he has cast both Eldritch Blast and, like, Druidic Magic and Arcane Magic?
Yeah.
Okay, great. 25.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, as a druid, he's mostly wild shaping and everything, but you've noticed these arcane powers that he's able to access for some reason.
So she'll say, where does your knowledge of arcane magic come from if you are steeped in nature?
When I was in Neverwinter, the group and I found a crown while traveling deep into the caverns. I think out of love and out of friendship, they gave it to me. And the second I put it on, all I felt was pain and confusion and misery, and heard every word that Thurzenvul said.
Where did you find this crown?
In Neverwinter, in a chasm. And I would have taken it right off, but I could not take it.
You do mention that the crown was made out of necronics.
The crown was made out of necronics. Uh-huh.
And Safina's processing this, and she's like, but the necronics are gone. And Thurzin, what could he want you to do to this bracelet?
Just take it. And that's all I know.
But you can't. And she, like, yanks at the bracelet. She's like, you can't. Literally. Not, I won't let you. You can't.
Can I try?
Safina looks around, and she says, can you hear Thurzin right now?
Can I hear Tezin right now?
Make a perception check.
Thank you so much. God damn it. 4.
Doesn't seem to be.
Not right now, no.
Safina will say, no, you can't touch it.
But if you're so sure that I can't take it, why won't you let me touch it? Something is drawing me to touch it, so if you're so sure, then what is the harm in trying?
The something that wants you to touch it is something none of us should ever trust.
I won't. But that is why I keep looking.
Safina will... She looks at you for a second, just processing you, and then she softens again and she'll say, well done, and walk away.
Oh, I made my big smile.
As you guys are cresting around the bend to Reunited, you see a mid-sized trade city that...
Trade.
It's a city full of trade.
Yes.
We love Trade City.
And
love that.
it seems active. It seems like there's a lot of trade going on. Architecture's practical stone with decorative ironwork. The streets are wide, built for wagon traffic. And there's a distinct culture of deal-making, handshakes meaning something. You are all able to at least find some safety here with the army of the First People. There's a large contingent here. They don't seem to be causing a lot of issue with the folks, as they have been welcomed in as a small army, armed force to protect them from the Crimson Feather Brigade. There's a few other locations. There's an alchemical shop. There's a weapons and armor shop called the Iron Covenant, and there's an inn called the North Ward, that also sells some general supplies. You can all take a short or long rest, however long you want to stay here. But Griska says, we're going to stay put for a bit with Kael, but if you guys wish to travel north, I hear that the Giant's Way is actually safe for now. The Giant's Plains. So it's about... You guys are here, and... Let me turn the thing on. Like a little pointer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need a little...
Like a stick.
So you guys are all the way down here, and this whole point on the north part of the mountains and the woods have been ambered, but this point through the Giant's Plains is safe currently, according to their reports.
And we don't have an RSVP date for this tournament. We just all accept it.
As you're talking,
Not yet, but I will.
I will, yeah. I was waiting to see what you decided to do.
I haven't met this person, but whoever they are, they're going to show up. It's just, I think, what they're going to do. And everybody I know that I'm missing, because we all did this weird teleport thing, everybody I know that is missing, almost everybody I know that is missing is on here, so.
Well, while I don't recognize any of these names, you all seem to trust them, and I trust you for now, so I will accept.
Somebody decided you're important for this anyway, so.
Yes.
So, you're all free to take a long rest,
Yes.
and yeah, you wake up in the next morning, and the army is kind of just setting up camp nearby. They're going to stay for a bit, but for now, we're going to take a short break. So we'll be right back.
Yes.
We are back, and we're talking about Shigella,
The Blue Cardinal.
the Blue Cardinal. We were just discussing how,
Cerulean.
yeah, just like that. We were just
This is their storage form.
yeah.
Yes, that's her right there. Relaxing.
Welcome back. The team has made it to the city of reunited, a city of trade. Yeah, so you spend a good chunk of the day here. You hear that, yeah, what's up?
Hey, if we're spending a good chunk of the day in the city of trade, is there stuff we can buy?
Yeah.
Yes, there is. So like I said, there is a armorer, there's an apothecary shop, and there is like a general goods store.
I want to go to the armorer for sure.
I will go to.
I'd like to go to the apothecary shop.
Okay.
I feel like I'm going to have the best chance of selling some weird magic shit at the apothecary.
Yeah, I know that you guys all picked up some stuff.
Yeah,
You raided the
that's-
library.
Yeah.
I'll say, Zamir, because you missed out on the raid, roll me a d20 for me.
Okay.
Two.
Two?
It's two.
Wow.
I'd say that Merrimack accidentally stole something and he gives it to you. It is a...
Accidentally stole something.
He didn't want you to feel left out.
Yes.
It is a jeweled spyglass that's broken, but the jewels themselves you can sell up to 550 gold.
Damn.
Okay. Solid.
So yes, the alchemical. There's the the northern pointed compass, which is the general adventuring supplies. Ashen and Sons alchemicals, and the Iron Covenant, which is the weapons and armor.
Iron Covenant, please.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's run by a dwarven smith named Breck, who doesn't really want to do small talk, but he does some good work. He has a plus one weapons for sale, and a shield of missile attraction, and an armor of resistance.
I'm sure
for
we
one
can
or
do enough
two
already.
items.
Thank
I'm
you.
looking for like a little knife.
You can do a +1 knife.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. So that'll be about 500 gold.
I can do that.
Yep.
So,
So
much.
you can find +1 dagger.
So much.
Safina's gonna go join the alchemist's
Okay.
store.
Yeah, they have a bunch of potions for sale, and some spell scrolls.
I will look at their spell
Yeah.
scrolls.
My question is going to be, do we need to roleplay the process of selling things, or
No.
Great. Then I got something that I think is party-wide, which divides evenly in 5 to 800 gold a person.
Yeah.
Which is that portrait of a saint.
Yes.
Ooh.
So add 800 to whatever you took.
I love.
Okay.
I'll take 800 gold. Thank you.
Thank you.
Maxine pipes up. She's like, "What do I get? Can I get some hay?"
I'm gonna get
We
some.
haven't heard of Maxine in so long. I forgot about it.
I bet I can get some alchemical goods to make some hay pretty interesting.
Thank you. And she leans over to Merrimack. Merrimack, who are all these new people?
I'll catch you up later, sweetie.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was having sex with one of the other horses from the first people.
Good for you, boo. Good for you.
But then I found out it was a girl horse, and now I think I swing both ways.
Maxine, I'm proud of you, honey. Live in that natural sense.
Low pregnancy risk, probably.
Yeah, I didn't want to get pregnant on the road. It's rough out
Mhm.
there for a horse like me.
I bet.
I am a thoroughbred, if you know what I mean.
I do. Just hoofing around.
Both things.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm up for a good time, long walks on the plains, and some hay. I like hay.
We got you covered on that.
Oh, who's this woman? And she looks you up and down, and you just see another talk. That you've seen the talking horse from the side. She's like, "Lovely to meet you. My name is Maxine the horse."
Hi, Maxine. My name is Mora, the Hexblood. It's nice to meet you.
That's a lovely name, Mora and Maxine. We could do like a little duo comedy troupe.
You know what? I will perhaps take you up on that offer.
I can count, and she just like does her hoof on the ground.
That could be useful.
Yes. And she's like, I could count, and she just kind of goes off, and she
Still-
does her dressage walking
Mhm.
away.
Yes, I was going to say, keep counting, Doc.
But yes, you guys can split that. Your Santar is still with you guys, as they're not really letting him go. They're excuse me.
Bless.
He saddles up to Safina and he says, "Do you think there's any chance that they'll let me get home to the south? Could you put in a good word for me?"
She says, "What do you intend to do when you're home?"
"Get back to my studies, pray. Hope lock the doors better so they can never reach me again."
She says, "I doubt I'll have much influence, but if that's your aim," and she nods.
All right. Yes, if any good word you could put in would be helpful. So yes, you guys can go shopping if you'd like.
Well, what level of spell scrolls?
There are. Hang on, let me just double check something. I just want to make sure that I have. So there's 3 level 3 spells, 2 level 4 spells, and 1 level 5 spell.
And how much for each of them?
The level 3 are 300 apiece. The level 4 are 500 apiece, and the level 5 one is 2,000.
Oh, I don't have that much.
Are there any lower level spell scrolls?
There's a first level spell. You're not sure what it is.
No.
It's about 50 gold.
I might not be able to cast it, so.
Oh, the way I like to play it is if you find a spell scroll, you can pick it from your unless it's like story related.
Tell me those prices again.
Level 3 spells are 300, level 4 are 500, and level 5 is 2,000.
And were there any level 1 or 2 spells?
There's 1 level 1 spell, no level 2.
I will. Did you want to buy anything?
Is there anything in the potions
I
department?
was curious about the potions as well.
I'm gonna buy that first level spell for 50 gold for
Okay.
sure.
You can pick from your wizard spell list.
Yep. Okay, great. And then I'm also 300 and 500
Mhm.
for 3 and 4. Okay.
There is a red orangish potion for sale for 350. This is a potion of fire breath. There is a seemingly empty potion for 750 gold. This is a potion of invisibility. And there's a bunch of different various healing potions. There is a potion of resistance for 600, gain resistance to 1 damage check for an hour. And there's a potion of hill giant strength for 500 gold.
Ooh.
What's the hill tribe?
Strength becomes 21 for 1 hour.
Hmm.
Big strong.
I use my intelligence though for that stuff. So
I don't know if I need that one. The fire one was interesting. The fire breath one was interesting. What's the like range of that?
It is 60 feet conically,
Okay,
and you can exhale fire 3 times.
3 times. And how much damage does it deal each time?
I would have to double check. It's not like a super significant damage.
I actually have that in here. I can probably check that.
Oh yeah.
46.
Okay, it's not bad. I have something that might be. No, I think I'm gonna take a healing potion. I'm interested in also that strength one because I'm not super strong.
Okay. The hill giant strength is 500 gold.
Okay, and how much are the healing potions again?
There's 1 potion of superior healing that's 750,
Okay.
and then the regular potion of healing is 75. There's 3 for 75 gold.
I'll definitely do one of the 75 ones for
Okay.
sure.
So that's just a regular potion of healing, not minor, just regular.
Okay. Go ahead and remove 75. And I think I should. I'm going to take the strength one as well. The
Okay.
giant strength as well.
So that's 500. Zamir, as you're walking around, you just notice that everyone's you see Malik kind of looking at your head as well as everyone else's as he's just kind of like nervously just kind of considering something.
I was actually just gonna spin. Well, this makes sense. So yeah, bye. What are you looking at?
I've never seen it happen before, but it seems like everyone's threads are all now like really rigid and just like going north.
All of our threads?
Yeah, all of your friends. Mine, I think, is fine. Kondar's is the way it is, but yours was all like kind of flowy before and just kind of like, but now it's like locked and you're like going north. It's like you can't stop yourself. Did you do something recent? You signed it?
We signed it.
Oh, that's
all of
right.
us signed it, so we're all headed in that same direction.
I guess be careful.
Of course.
I'm gonna buy a 3rd level spell.
And I know we're heading in different directions again. I am going to take. I have 3 of these. So I'm gonna take out a small pouch, and I'm gonna pour some dust into it, enough for 1 charge. This is dust of disappearing. It'll turn you invisible if you ever need to get away from something or anyone.
Thank you.
Of course.
I hope I don't need to use this and I can just give it back to you someday.
That would make me really happy. But if you do need it, don't hesitate. Also, don't lose the sending stone. I'm gonna.
Oh no.
We're gonna talk to you maybe like once a day now.
All right. Yeah. Check in and then keep bothering Maya. You know.
Oh, she's gonna get an earful.
Okay. I hope she's okay. She gets into a lot of trouble sometimes. She came back with like her arm almost cut off.
Her arm almost cut off.
It was a thing, but she's fine. I think we kind of got a doctor to sew it back on.
Also, she says she's wielding a giant sword. Who trained her?
Kind of herself, I think. she did a lot of like mercenary work when we were younger, so I don't know. She just kind of she was what kept us fed, really. She's a good sister. She's a little impatient. I mean, she kind of reminds me of you.
Okay, hold on. I'm happy that y'all kept each other safe. But also, maybe you clearly have powers and abilities. I need you to, like, not get so involved. You don't got magic. Well, you have magic, but I don't want you in a fight.
I understand. But Conjure said she'll help, and I've got my boyfriend who's got like this cool blue skull that bleeds blue goo. Kind of like that's where I got this. Yeah, that's where I got this from.
Well, that's great, but your boyfriend's also probably headed north too.
Yeah, probably. I'll look for him.
Can you?
Yeah. Hi, sir.
Friend skull has a skull that they
Yeah,
hold that
his-
drips blue goo.
His friend, Merrimack's friend Zephyral found this. My boyfriend found this skull, that bleeds blue blood. It's not like a human skull. It's kind of got like a long skull thing.
I
Yeah.
put something together that my character doesn't know, but I know. It's fine. Alright.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Can I inquire after the texture of this skull, describing the design features of Ten's body,
Um,
see if they match?
so how are you gonna how will you do this?
Like, I know what Ten's material body looks like. Like, I have attention to art, to craft details of the materials of the ornamental details, to just try and describe individual features to be like to figure out, do they match?
Make an either medicine or investigation check.
I'll do an investigation check. Natural 20. 28.
Yeah, it's weird. Your friend Ten bleeds blue vivicar
Mhm.
and is missing a head.
Yeah.
And someone just found a skull that bleeds blue liquid,
Yeah.
and cast spells with it. It sounds like it could be this, but until you see it face to, you're very. I'm not saying that it's not it. What I'm saying is
Very possible.
very possible from like a very scientific engineering perspective. You're like, trust but verify.
Great.
But it is definitely piquing your interest.
Great.
But yeah, you guys, anything else before you want to head north to the Valley of the Giants?
What's the cost on those third levels? 300?
500, I think.
500?
No, the third level,
Yeah.
300. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll take one of those.
Yes, just you can pick whatever spell from your spell list that you do not have, because I feel like that's more fun. I don't want to give you some, because I'm not looking at your spell list, honestly. I'm just
Much.
it's
Too much.
more fun to, if you're going to spend money, get something that you want.
Love that. Love that as well.
Santar's going to stay behind, and Kanjar and Malik are also going to stay behind, just with the troop. They're going to take them safely to Baldur's Gate, or as close as possible. But he says, this is set in the City of Shade. You know that, right? And you can all roll history checks if you'd like.
Oh, Jesus.
That one, because that's my life today.
13.
4.
Ooh.
The Empire of
You know what I'm gonna
Shadow.
add? Let's make that I can't do math right now. Let's make that a 7.
Are you sending me to the
16.
Flaming Tower?
You are all, the Flaming Tower. Just in time for a parade, you are all being taken to the City of Shade in the Empire of Shadow. That is,
shade, girl.
yeah, happy Pride.
Shade and trade. Shade and trade.
That is where the Tournament of Fortune is being held.
Being taken there.
Well, your fate is taking you there.
Okay.
But you do have. Where is it?
Are our lines going here?
Yes. So you basically have.
It's been a while, honey.
You're basically going to make your way through the Giants' Plain, through the marsh of Tun. So
Heavy
yes.
stuff.
It's a relatively safe ride. They offer a contingent of soldiers to kind of guide you there. There are rumors. So the Giants Plain. The town had mentioned how it was always difficult to get through there because there was a group of giants that would accost and give tolls, but the giants have seemingly disappeared. So passage seems to be safe. Traders haven't come back because they typically are like making use of this, so it's been a while since anyone has heard about this. So you seem like it's a safe journey. They take you a good chunk of the way. But yeah, you get there. There's a slight mist. Would you guys like to do anything?
We're just standing in the Giant's Plain.
Yeah, it seems eerie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I will have previously already cast all of my preparatory spells. Do I have to do that? Well, what's around us?
You walk through the valley, and it's, a heavy mist is kind of covering the area. You can only see about 15, 20 feet in front of you.
Even with dark vision?
It's not dark. It's light.
Oh, it's just misty? Okay.
And who's ever leading the charge, you trip over something, and it's a giant foot.
Mm.
And you see a giant just sleeping there. It doesn't move, and then you make your way around it, and you see another giant, and then you see travelers and caravans also sleeping. What's everyone's passive perception?
And 400.
12.
13.
13.
The two of you start hearing this dirge. And I need you all to make a Constitution saving throw.
Great.
Oh, hey.
Wonderful.
Jesus. 18.
Oh, thank
Dirty
God.
20.
22.
10.
22.
15.
15. All right,
Magical
you're all
guidance.
safe.
Oh, thank you.
You feel this wave of exhaustion kind of pour over you as your eyes get really heavy. And you see from beyond the mist, you see this black and white tiefling strumming this bandor, this giant kind of like flat guitar lute type thing. And he's like, "What are you doing here?" Dun, 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 dun.
Are you putting these giants to sleep?
Don't wish to be disturbed. Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, we're here to
dun,
disturb
dun,
you.
dun,
We're
dun,
trying
dun.
to go through.
Sure, walk right
Yeah,
Sorry, got my
we have an appointment.
Yes, I have a deal. And he bows. He says, "My name is Outsider Cobblepot."
Get out.
And he stows it. "I'm so sad. There's no beauty here. And I would like to hear some of myself. Please harmonize with me." I would like you all to do your best harmonization of just at the table.
Just a nice chord.
Yeah. And he's like, "Sufficient."
Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
If you want to sing a little ditty, I will be happy to hear that as well. And you see this little cat come out, which is kind of weave. Dun, 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 dun. Make up a song for me. And you can tell that this is like a quirky little bard.
Oh. Do I have to do it in real time?
You don't have to do it in real time.
Then I'll take out the thing that I described earlier. That whoever I am right now
Are you still in your work form?
are the people who came with us from the first people.
They have left.
So we have new people.
It's just you guys now.
Great. I drop. This is gonna be a little weird, and I just drop into an older elven woman that we haven't seen before.
Yeah.
Have we seen her?
No,
Oh. Safina will say, which one is she?
she's not important.
Then why are we using her?
Because I wanted to be somebody new. I'm tired of whoever that guy was. He wasn't real either.
Mora, I'd say roll a history or arcana check.
Let's see. Oh yeah, let's do 21.
You're pretty certain that Prasa is a changeling.
So I'm like, I know of you.
Yeah.
A changeling.
Unfashionable and stringy gray hair, which is odd for a normally graceful older elven person. But it's going to use that to sing in voices that do not make sense for the body they have.
Okay. Wow. Yes, this harmonization feels rather upbeat, and you see him crack a smile, this gloomy boy, and he says, which one of you can sing the highest or the lowest?
Not I.
I can sing the highest.
Let's hear it.
Oh God. Let me call upon a tree song from the woods of Neverwinter
Please
for you.
My ears. Only my cat can hear this. Well, you've passed the test. Here, and he hands over the I think it's called a bandolore or bandor.
The little guitar?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he says, I think your friend Harlow might be looking.
Oh. You know Harlow.
I'm heard that he might be collecting things, and I have a bone to pick with him.
I won't inquire further, but thank you for the guitar.
Yes.
You and your friends get into too much trouble.
And he kind of leans back and he says, I'll see you in Neverwinter one day. Enjoy the contest. I hear it will be exciting. And he kind of fades into the mist as you feel like so long as you're playing this guitar, the effects of this sleep mist will not affect you. As you all walk your way through the mist with Merrimack leading the way.
Dum, 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 dum,
Yes.
dum.
And that's where we're going to end it.
Dum.
So just for you guys to know, that character, I feel like I should word him in, but he was always supposed to see you guys there, and I just really wanted to hear you guys sing. That was the character that Robin Lord Taylor made up.
Cute.
And it is a combination of his character from Dishonored and his character from Gotham.
Uh-huh.
So, Outsider Cobblepot.
Oh.
So,
yes,
thank you,
Dishonored.
Robin.
Bye, Robin.
Yes.
Love that game.
So, yes, thank you, boys. We will be back on Monday, final week of Pride. So, a lot of gay things will happen. But, yes,
Gay things.
good job.
Okay, thanks. Bye.